Hi, welcome to Five Mantra. This we are going to discuss about pointers, right? Already we are once again welcome back on discussion sessions. And when we are going to discuss about the pointers are very important concept in a any programming language like C, C++ and all, right? Because these are developed only machine level applications and system level applications and user defined applications, and it has to be interact with the operating systems and system internals. So when you want to work with the system internals and operating systems, first of all we have to concentrate on how to access the internals, right? Main important point in this is pointers. Okay, with the help of pointers we can access internals. So means, what is the internal means? Everything will be saved in a memory, maybe in a random access memory or hard disk or external memory or something like. Okay, there we have a memory. That memory content we want to get it, and we have to manipulate, and we have to once again print to or send to end user. This is our activities in any application. Now what we are doing here, what we are going to do here today is we are discuss about from scratch to end level. Now what is the pointer? Pointer, there is no big concept here. It is, there is no rocket science. It is simple one. Pointer is a variable which holds the memory address. That's it. Okay, means what is the need of the memory address, why we need to work with the pointers? That is important one, right? Now I have a data like 1,000 members are there. In the 1,000 members I saved into the random access memory. Now in a random access memory, different memory locations are accepted, placed into that. There what we did, we accept the data, we place the data, and after that we want to retrieve operation is very important one. And whenever you are retrieving your central processing unit or something like, okay, it has to be search everything. In a C language, whenever we are working with the something like pointers or something, okay, what it will do is it will hold the memory block. For example, okay, I have a block like this is the random access memory. I have a 1 GB random access memory. I have, right? Okay, now I defined in my program, I defined a equal to some value. Okay, and this type is this integer. Whenever I say it allocates the 2 bytes, and its name is a, right? And when I said 10, then it will be placed into that one. When I said, okay, please, I need data, means once again what you have to do is you have to give the value with the a, okay, with the help of printf, and that you can get it. Okay, but here we are not using, we are using a compiler help, right? Compiler will maintain the one lookup table where a is available, that memory location. Okay, for example, this memory location is 111, like, okay, a 111 is this memory location, right? In this place it is saved this 10 value, right? Whenever I said 10, okay, a value, first it will take the help from the compiler, and compiler have a lookup table. Okay, with the help of lookup table, okay, it will redirect the memory location. Everything will be with the help of lookup table only, it will be happen, right? But here directly I want to access through my application without using lookup table. That is my interest. Okay, whenever you want to do that, you have to depend on pointer variable, right? I have integer data, float data, double data, character data, string data, structure variables, enumerator data variables, and what is that, so many things we have. Okay, files also, right? Okay, I want to get that memory location, right? What type of pointers I have to define, and if one pointer is enough to work with all data members, is it true or not possible? Why, we'll discuss. Okay, when I said a variable declaration is the identifier, like I have a variable name, I need, v is my variable name, I need a variable name for integer. When I said integer, here I have to provide the data type, and this is the important one, and this is your variable name and semicolon. This is the syntax I have to use. Now what I need to do, okay, I want to define an integer variable, means integer, it is the data type, and the variable name is some x. Okay, and now x holds the 2 bytes of memory, already we know, and it's have a 1211 like something, and its name is x, and I don't have it here. Garbage value will be there. Remember that this is the garbage value you will get. In a x, you will get a garbage value. Why? Because we are not initialized. Okay. When you are not initialized, it holds the previous data. The data is not useful. Because of that, I said it is a garbage value. Once it is over, now I want to define a float variable. Right? Same way you can do data type float and y. This is the y, your float variable data. Now float is your variable. Now once again it's 4 bytes of memory will be created and its starting address will be 1124, something randomly it will select the memory, right? Okay, like it's have a 1 byte, 2 bytes, 3 bytes and 4 bytes, like 4 bytes of memory will be allocated. You know that a data will be saved in a zeros and one format and each byte have 8 bits. Okay, total 4 bytes. This is the float and x is the 2 bytes. Why? Because it is the integer. Starting address of this is 1111, right? Over. Now I want to hold the address of these two variables. Whenever you want to hold the address of integer variable, you have to define integer pointer. Okay, integer pointer. What will happen is one memory will be created for pointer and now this is also garbage value it have. Now what I need is p equal to, now I want to save the address of the x. When you want to save the address of the x, how to save? Oh, so you know already you have worked with the scanf. Scanf, when you are with the help of scanf, when you want to send the value to the particular variable, so you have to use one operator, that is the address of operator you have to give. This is the important one, right? P equal to address of x. Now p holds the 111 instead of garbage value, it holds the 111. Now it will point this memory location. But and whenever you need data, what you will, before I used x directly, right? But indirectly you can print with the help of p. Okay, that how it will be, that we'll see that. I have a variable like a p equal to address of x I did, right? And when I said address of x, address, the 111 will be saved into that one, right? Next, when I want to print the value, x will give the value, right? But here I am giving the x equal to 10. Now I need to print with the help of this, okay, p. When I print with the help of printf function, what p will be give is 1111 only. Why? Because p holds the address of the address of the x. Address of the x is nothing but a for 1111. Now I want a value, means here one operator is there. This is the one operator. That operator star, or this one we called as a value at. What is it? Value at 1111. What is the value at 1111? Already I given the 10. So what it will do is, okay, here two variables I have. One is the p and it's 1111, and it's also address we have, that is maybe 212, like something like. Okay, now I have a 10 value. So this, with the help of this step, okay, p equal to address of x, the 1111 will be saved into this. And when I said star p and with the help of %d, it will print 10 value. Okay, it will p star 10 star p will give the 10. Then instead of saying that star value at, okay, this is asterisk operator what we call, right? And we'll say that one is the value at, right? Value at p. What is the value at p? Just this directly when it is going to the 2112. Okay, next here 1111 is there, here this pointing this one, so value of this value will be saved and it will be given to this. Okay, when I say p will be point this, I said star, then value at 1111. Okay, you will get in this way. It is a simple one, right? Just to follow the things, what is the pointer, and is, by concluding this topic, what we can say is a pointer is a variable which holds the address of the some variable, right? What is the use of this is indirection operation. What we are doing, indirection operation. Indirection operation means with this operator we call as the indirection operator, and with the help of that we are accessing the values. Okay, now we have a single variable. You can get the more than 10 bytes or 100 bytes or 1000 bytes, it's not a matter. Everything will be directed with the help of pointer variable. That was the main advantage of this. Okay, now you can ask what is the size of the pointer variable. We'll discuss later, but now we'll go with the float pointer. Okay, how to work with the float pointer, that we'll see. Float y equal to 12.1. This is my data. 12.1 is my data. Now when I said this area I'll work with the memory, right? Y is a one variable. It requires 4 bytes of memory. Why? Because it's a float. There we are saving 12.1 in a binary format. Starting address is 1234, something like, okay, randomly it will select the memory block and it will assign the values, right? Okay, with the help of this we are saving 12.1. Now what I need is I want to create a pointer for y variable, right? Float variable. Whenever you want to create a pointer variable, particular data type, you have to use that particular data type only. That is the important one, right? Now I want to define one pointer variable, that is a p. And you know that whenever you want to define a variable, pointer variable, you have to use this indirection operator, that is a star, what we call it. And what is the data type it is? Same data type we have to use, which data you want to hold. This is the float. When I say this, it will hold the memory and for the p. And now whenever you need whenever you assign some value, like I want to assign the value of the y, right? Y directly if you give, it will give the error. Why? Because 12.1 it cannot be hold. Only it can hold the address. You know that this address is unsigned integer, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 is the point p address. Okay, if you see that by common sense we can understand that my data, my random access memory will be divided with the bytes, okay, and each byte have a unique number, and that is a logical number, that's not a matter, but that logical number also not a negative number, it is only positive number, so it is an unsigned integer, we can say. So with the help of this unsigned integer only we are saving into this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 I want to save into p. So because of that we have a one operator, address of operator, right? With the help of address of operator we can save. So directly we can get 1, 2, 3, 4 into the p with the help of this. First statement is over, second statement and the third statement. With the help of third statement, that operation was done. Like, okay, 12.3 was saved with the help of third statement. Right. Now, what I need to do here, see that. Now I want to retrieve, same how you retrieved integer value, same way you can retrieve, right? When I say p, it will print 1, 2, 3, 4, right? When I say star p, means it will give, what is the value? Value at means indirection operation. With the help of indirection operation, it will give the 12.1. This is the important one, right? Got it? So 12.1, this is the fourth step. Okay, with the help of this, what it will do, first it will goes to from program counter to goes to this one, from here to it will goes to this with the help of star operator. Okay, this is the fourth step, right? Okay, fourth step will be initiated when I say p directly goes to the 3, 4, 5, 6. It's have a 1, 2, 3, 4. It will retrieve the 1, 2, 3, 4 value. Now what you want to do is you have to get the 12.1, right? Because of that I am working with the asterisk. Okay, asterisk is the one. With the help of this we call as the indirection operator or asterisk or value at. It is better go with the value at. Okay, value at p is value at p to 1, 2, 3, 4 is this one. Value at p is 12.1. That 12.1 will be printed. Okay, this is the simple one, right? It is very easy. Now, I worked with the integer pointer, I worked with the float pointers. You can work with the character pointer also, it's not a matter, right? But when you said integer pointer is same thing, and the float pointer is also same thing, like how much memory is required for pointer variable? This is an important question, boss. When you want to save something, okay, structure data or something like you want to point structure, you want to point array, you want to point function, you want to point something like, okay, maybe anything. Okay, what is the size of the pointer? It is a basic question in interviews many people ask, right? It is the important thing is you have to remember, okay, pointer variable is nothing but to hold the address of the variable, right? When I say hold the address of the variable means address what is the type of the address, that is important one. Already I said it doesn't have a negative number, it doesn't have a float values, only it is a numeric constant, it is a unsigned numeric constant. So whenever I say unsigned integer numeric constant, it is an integer type only. Integer holds 2 bytes in a C language, in other language, in other environment, we don't know. That's depends on the operating system. Either it is a 32-bit, 16-bit or 64-bit. Okay, now if we are working with the DOS environment is a 16-bit, because of that unsigned integer is a 2 bytes. So size of the pointer variable is 2 bytes. Remember, size of the pointer variable is 2 byte. Okay, once you got clear idea, then we'll go to the next. If you have any queries, please send comments and do the follow.